Hello and welcome to the 97.7 Country WGLR Artist Mania Selection Show. Dave Murphy, your host for the afternoon cruise, weekdays on WGLR. And this March, WGLR wants to find out who the best country artist or group of the past 40 years is. We're starting out with 68 artists and groups from the last 4 decades of country music, pairing them up head-to-head in a bracket, which you'll vote on to determine who is the best artist or group of the last 40 years. Let's start off the Mania with the 2010s bracket. The number 16 seeds in our 2010 bracket are Kane Brown and Brantley Gilbert.
I don't know how heaven could be better than that. There ain't no doubt in my mind, country must be countrywide.
These two will go head-to-head in our first round, the play-in round, with the winner facing the number 1 seed. That number 1 seed is Luke Bryan.
Rain is a good thing.
Our next matchup features number 2 seed Blake Shelton.
Devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country.
He'll take on our first group, the number 15 seed, the band Perry.
If you go before I do, I'm gonna tell the grave digger that he better dig too.
Next up, the number 3 seed, Jason Aldean.
Man, I swear there ain't nothing looks better than that sweet tan little thing with nothing to do. I wanna take a little ride with you.
He'll take on another group, Little Big Town, our number 14 seed.
On the pontoon, making waves and catching rays up on the roof.
Our first female in the bracket reveal is beautiful Carrie Underwood at number 4. Her opponent is number 13, Jake Owen.
We were coming alive. Yeah, caught up in a southern summer barefoot blue jean night.
Next up, our highest ranked group in the 2010 bracket, Brian Kelly and Tyler Hubbard of Florida Georgia Line at number 5.
Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise.
They face number 12 seed Billy Currington.
I'm pretty good at drinking beer.
Next is our only group versus group matchup of the 2010s. Number 6, the Zac Brown Band, and number 11, Lady Antebellum.
Wishing I was deep, deep in the water somewhere. Got the blue sky breeze and it don't seem fair. Only worry in the world is the tide gonna reach my chair.
Just a kiss on your lips in the moonlight, just a touch of the fire burning so bright.
How about lucky number 7? That seed belongs to Miranda Lambert.
I could just come in, I swear I'll leave. Won't take nothing but a memory from the house that built me.
And welcome back to country music, our number 10 seed, Taylor Swift.
We are never, ever, ever getting back together. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. You go talk.
Our final matchup of the 2010s is between number 8 seed, Chris Young, and number 9 seed, Sam Hunt.
I never found anything that makes me feel like I do about you. Body like a back road, driving with my eyes closed. I know every curve like the back of my hand. Doing 15 and 30.
Are you ready to find out who's in the 2000s bracket? Let's get started from the lowest seed to the top this time. The number 16 seeds in the play-in round are Daryl Worley and Sarah Evans.
I love this crazy tragic, sometimes almost magic, awful beautiful life.
She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line.
Our number 15 seed is Gary Allen.
Blowing tough little boys grow up to be dads.
they turn into big babies again.
Follow that with the number 14 seed, Jody Messina.
Go ahead and water the lawn. Might give a damn busted.
Next up, number 13 seed, the Dixie Chicks.
Turn around, and if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills where the landslide brought me down.
Another group sits in the number 12 spot in our 2000s bracket. That's Diamond Rio.
Leave me wishing still for one more day with you.
The number 11 seed belongs to Rodney Atkins.
It's cities and farms, it's open arms, one nation under God. It's America.
And the number 10 seed goes to another group, Sugarland.
Baby, drive me crazy. All I wanna do.
Number 9 is Montgomery Gentry, and they'll face number 8 seed Lone Star.
That's something to be proud of. 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 I'm already there. Take a look around. I'm the sunshine in your hair. I'm the shadow.
Sugarland will face number 7 seed Dierks Bentley.
I know what I was feeling, but what was I thinking?
Let's fill in the number 6 seed with a group who will be in Dubuque on their farewell tour this summer, Rascal Flatts.
What hurts the most was being so close and having so much to say.
Diamond Rio faces possibly one of the most underrated stars of the 2000s. The number 5 seed belongs to Keith Urban.
Days go by, I can feel it flying like a hand out the window in the wind. The cars go by.
The Dixie Chicks will face our number 4 seed, Tim McGraw.
In my next 30 years.
Jody Messina faces off against number 3 seed, Brad Paisley.
Well, I'm gonna miss her when I get home.
And our top 2 seeds were separated by just 2 number 1 singles from 2000 to 2009 on the Billboard Hot Country Singles Chart. The number 2 seed is coming to Milwaukee with his Chillaxification tour, Kenny Chesney.
When the sun sinks down over the water, everything gets hotter when the sun goes down, yeah.
Sitting atop the 2000s bracket is Toby Keith with 16 number 1 songs in the first decade of the 21st century.
When you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell, and it'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. All brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
At this point, you might be wondering how we managed to seed all of these incredible artists and determine who belonged in the bracket and who didn't. It wasn't easy, but we seeded the bracket on the following criteria. The first deciding factor in the seeding was number 1 singles on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart for that decade. If there was a tie in that category, we broke the tie by who had the most top 10 songs on the same chart in their career. If we were still tied after that, we broke that tie by the number of songs to break onto the chart in their career. Thankfully, that was enough to decide the best 17 artists of each decade. Are you ready to go back to the 90s yet? Let's start this bracket by going from the number 1 seed to our number 16 seeds. At number 1, one of the biggest stars of country music ever, George Strait.
I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no.
The number 2 seed in the Star Pack 90s is Garth Brooks.
'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away.
Number 3, from way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, is Alan Jackson.
Well, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught.
At number 4, we have our only group in this bracket, Brooks and Dunn.
I saw the light, I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again, I'm a brand new man.
They're followed by Clint Black in the number 5 seed.
This killing time is killing me. Drinking my supply.
Our number 6 seed was going through the Big D, Mark Chestnut.
I'm going through the big D and don't mean Dallas. I can't believe what the judge had to tell us. I got the G, she got the powers. I'm going through the big D and don't mean Dallas.
Number 7 is our highest ranked female artist in the 90s, Faith Hill.
Baby, isn't that the way that love's supposed to be? I can feel you breathe.
The last artist before we start to reveal matchups in the 90s belongs to our number 8 seed, and that would be Tracy Lawrence.
Time marches on. Time marches on.
He'll face underdog Shania Twain.
Hey, honey, I'm on my way. Hey, 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 honey, I'm home and had a hard day. Hold me cold, and oh, by the way.
At number 10 and facing Faith Hill is John Michael Montgomery.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone looking so fine. Man, I gotta have her, she's a one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. I'm sold on the lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10, I know. She's got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. And I'm about to bid my heart goodbye.
Number 11 knows what love is. It's Clay Walker.
I could make a living out of loving you. I'd be a millionaire in a week or 2. I'd be doing what I love and loving what I do. If I could make a living out of loving you.
Number 12 goes to Randy Travis, who will face Clint Black.
Through good times and bad times, wherever we are, forever together in each other's arms.
Number 13 still believes in you. Do you still believe in Vince Gill?
I still believe in you with a love that will always be.
Number 14, facing Alan Jackson, is married to our number 2 seed. Trisha Yearwood takes that spot in the 90s bracket.
She's an American girl, an American girl.
Number 15 belongs to pickup man Joe Diffie.
I met all my wives in traffic jams. You're just something women like about a pickup man.
And last, but certainly not least, the number 16 seeds are Colin Ray and Martina McBride.
And between now and then, till I see you again, I'll be loving you. Love me.
Must have been a wild angels watching us.
winner will go head-to-head against King George. Before we get into the last bracket, the 80s, let's break down how this tournament will work. Queen Bee Radio's digital program director, Bradley Preer, is here to let us know just how things will go down. Welcome to the show, Bradley.
Thanks, Dave. WGLR listeners will go to WGLR.com/mania and vote in each round to help their favorite artists advance to the next round. On March 17th, we kick it off with the play-in round, which features our 16-seed artist going head-to-head to determine who is going against the number 1 seed in each bracket. That and each following round will begin at 12 noon on the first day of the round and end at 11:59 on the last day of the round. In the event of a tie, we will use a Facebook poll to determine the winner of the round on the first day after the round, which will end at 11 a.m. The next round is round 1, taking place March 19th and 20th, and March 21st and 22nd, we hold the voting for round 2. We take a bit of a break from there until the Strumming 16, which will be held on March 26th and 27th, and the following 2 days, we hold the Electric 8 on March 28th and 29th. When we get to our Fiddling 4, we reseed the tournament based on the total number of votes each artist that's the best in their decade has. Fiddling 4 will be held on April 4th, with the number 1 and the number 4 seed going head-to-head, and the number 2 and number 3 seed going head-to-head to find out who will play in our country championship on April 6th. Let's send it back to Dave to find out who's in the 1980s bracket of Artist Mania. Dave?
Thank you so much, Bradley. For our final bracket, we're going to start from the bottom and fill it in until we get to the top. The number 15 seed is Mickey Gilley.
Oh, I won't be afraid just as long as you stand by me.
He'll be dancing with number 2 seed Ronnie Millsap.
Smoky Mountain rain, I'll keep on searching. I can't go on hurting this way. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain.
At the number 10 seed is one of country music's best-known artists, Dolly Parton.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by, it's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit.
Dolly will be going up against a duet of talented females, the number 7 seed, the Judds.
Grandpa, tell me about the good old days.
The next matchup also pairs 2 very talented females. Number 14 is Roseanne Cash, and the number 3 seed in the 80s belongs to Reba.
Tell me you're trying to cure a 7-year ache. See what else your old heart can take. Boys say, when is he gonna give us some room? But girls say, God, I hope he comes back soon. Whoa, Little Rock, think I'm gonna have to slip you off. Take a chance tonight and untie the knot. There's more to life than what I got.
Up next, some call him a hippie, we call him a legend. The number 11 seed belongs to Willie Nelson.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Willie will be going up against a group that was just recently in the tri-state area for their Down Home Country Christmas tour. Welcome to the tournament, the Oak Ridge Boys at number 6.
Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira.
On the top half of the bracket, at number 13, Ricky Skaggs, and number 4, the late Earl Thomas Conley.
Show me where I start. Find a horse and cart. I'm just a country boy at heart.
At number 12, we'll have to believe he's coming back for more, T.G. Shepherd.
Baby, I'll be coming back for more. Some night you'll find me at your door.
He'll face the legendary Merle Haggard in the number 5 seed.
That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made.
Our number 9 seed made tight-fitting jeans more than just apparel. It's Conway Twitty.
So tonight I left those crystal candle lights to live a dream. And partner, there's a tiger in these tight-fitting jeans.
He'll be going up against the greatest, Kenny Rogers.
Says I am the greatest. That is a fact. But even I didn't know I could pitch like that.
Our final matchup of the play-in round puts the number 16 seeds of Eddie Rabbit and Exile head-to-head.
Showers wash all my cares away. I wake up to a sunny day, 'cause I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night.
Woke up in love with you. Oh, what a beautiful day. Am I still dreaming? Is it supposed to feel this way? Running around with a foolish grin painted all over my face. I woke up in love with you. Oh, what a beautiful day.
The winner of that matchup will play the number 1 seed in the 80s bracket, Alabama.
Spend my dollar, park in a holler 'neath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, make a little loving, a little turtle loving on a Mason-Dixon night. Fits my life, oh so right, my Dixieland delight.
So there you have it, the best 68 artists and groups of the last 4 decades. Give us your thoughts in the comments section of this video and head to WGLR.com to vote on your favorite artists and groups. Your votes will determine the best artist or group of each decade and ultimately determine who the country champion is on April 6th. Thanks for joining us on the Artist Mania Selection Show, and thanks for listening to 97.7 Country WGLR.